After winning 11 Bundesliga titles in a row, Bayern Munich are only ever a couple of defeats from crisis. Unfortunately for Thomas Tuchel and Harry Kane, that's where the German giants now find themselves. Saturday's 3-0 defeat at Bayer Leverkusen extended Xabi Alonso's side's lead at the top of the table to 5 points, and that was followed up by a 1-0 loss at Lazio in their Champions League last 16 first leg on Wednesday. But it's not just the results that are causing alarm in Bavaria, it's the performances too. Not only did Bayern fail to score in either of their last 2 matches, but they only recorded a combined total of 1 shot on target. Bayern don't even have the DFB Pokal to fall back on, having been stunned by third-tier side Saarbrücken in the second round. Tuchel's side also lost the German Super Cup to RB Leipzig on Kane's debut, raising the prospect of another season without a trophy for the England captain. That's not the kind of season that's accepted in Munich. Less than a year into his reign, Tuchel is under serious pressure. Tuchel joined Bayern in March last year and quickly wrapped up another Bundesliga title, the first of his career. But in truth, much of the work had been done by Julian Nagelsmann, his predecessor, who was surprisingly sacked with the champions just 1 point behind leaders Borussia Dortmund. Tuchel's side only won the title on goal difference, and Dortmund would have been crowned champions if they had not drawn at home to Mainz, who finished 9th on the season's final day. Statistically, Bayern have improved in the Bundesliga this season, winning more points, scoring more, and conceding fewer goals per game than in the previous campaign. But even that improvement hasn't been enough to keep up with Leverkusen, who are still yet to lose in any competition this season. Meanwhile, Tuchel has failed to win any of the 3 Champions League knockout matches he has overseen as Bayern boss, and has lost 2 of his 3 matches in the DFB Pokal. In total, Tuchel has now lost 10 of his 43 matches as Bayern manager. It took Nagelsmann 84 games to reach that mark. The former Chelsea manager's tactics have been called into question recently too, with a surprise switch to a 3-4-3 formation at Leverkusen resulting in failure. Tuchel's preference for Eric Dier, who only arrived in January over Matthias de Ligt at center-back, has also caused consternation. After the defeat at Lazio, Tuchel insisted he was not concerned about his future. But the head coach also admitted he was not sure what had gone wrong, adding, "I can't explain it." Being unable to answer those questions is never a good sign, and as Nagelsmann's exit showed, Bayern coaches are rarely granted much time to find the answers.